What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Umar Johnson. We're going to react to this video that the Art of Dialogue put on their social. And in this video, Umar talks about his two baby mothers. And in the course of this video, he actually is warning men about the dangers of impregnating women that you don't want to marry and be with. According to Umar, one of his baby mothers, if not both of them, are angry with him because he refuses to marry them. And now he's to the point to where all of this stuff is being exposed. Now he's warning men. He's warning black men. He says what, the non-white woman chasing black men, whatever, about the dangers of impregnating women that you don't want to be with. Let me say this. Umar, where were you over the past 10 years or so since I've been making content, speaking on the dangers of impregnating women that you don't want to be with? Now, if he's been speaking on that, y'all could correct me in the comment section. But guys like Umar have spent years denigrating men who call out single mothers, who call out these useless, worthless, complaining ass single mothers who do nothing but try to damage the men that they had children with, like you, Umar. These women have been very destructive in your life and other black men's lives, but instead of you speaking on standing on that square, you knew the issues that you were going through with these women. But instead of you speaking on that and speaking to black men, you denigrated them. You pushed this black women are perfect bullshit to the point to where now you are in your situation where the mothers of your children have done everything that we have been talking about these women are doing. How destructive they are. How they turn their children against the fathers. These are things that you should have been talking about for years instead of denigrating and disrespecting black men who spoke on those things. Why did it take so long for it to get to this? Did it take your daughter, your confused daughter, as you said, to speak on this? And then one of your baby mothers also, who he claims told him that if he didn't marry her, she was going to keep that child away. Again, these are things that we've been talking about for years, Umar. Where were you? Where were you to speak up for the black men who are going through it with their babies' mothers? But better late than never. Let's get into this video here. And make sure y'all like this video.
The evil vegan baby mama number 2. The evil vegan baby mama number 2. The evil vegan baby mama number 2. I gave her 2 weeks to get in touch with me. I messaged her through Instagram. I'm sure
Yes, he has a championship belt. Oh, a belt. I don't say championship belt. He has a belt that he wants to show. He got belts, you know.
Body in Philly told her, you got 2 weeks. This man wants to see his child who you've been holding for 13 years. For 13 years. For 13 years. And if I don't see her, I'm going to tell the world why I don't see her. So we have come to the deadline for the evil vegan to manifest my daughter. Because the evil vegan put a post up a couple years ago. Baby mama number 2, the evil vegan, put a post up. And we're going to get to her in a minute. And she said, he doesn't see his daughter, and I'm paraphrasing, but she said, because somebody sent it to me. It was on her Facebook, I think. And she said, he doesn't see his daughter because he's too busy running around the world saving black people, something like that. And then she said, he has failed to keep his appointments with his daughter. Baby mom number 2, evil vegan. When did I ever have an appointment with my daughter? Baby mom number 2, evil vegan. When did I ever have an appointment with my daughter? When did I ever have an appointment with my daughter. So you've been lying just like Mama Smurf. Both of y'all been lying to the world, telling them I don't want to be bothered because you don't want to tell the truth. He didn't marry me, so I didn't want him around. You will be with both of us, or you will be with neither one of us. That's what Mama Smurf told me. Mama Smurf said, you will be with both of us, or you will be with neither one of us. And then Baby Smurf says, my mama didn't want to marry you.
And that, again, that goes back to the emotional blackmail. These women use their children as a chess piece. These women use their children for child support. These women use these children to keep the men with them. These women could take birth control. They refuse to do it. They make every excuse in the book why they don't want to take birth control. A lot of these women wanted to be with Umar. They wanted to have his child because they thought it would keep him. Because they listened to his nonsense and his, pushing, black love between black men and black women, right? And they believe in that. They believe in the game that he is presenting them. And then, you know what happens? He impregnates them. He doesn't want to marry them. These women feel betrayed. They feel betrayed. And what happens, they said, okay, well, since the child is not going to keep Umar with them, they will just use the child against them. And that's what happens. This is why it's very important, Umar, for men and a lot of black men like you to speak on these issues frequently and often, because there's a lot of black men going through it. There's a lot of black men who haven't had any children, who I believe are being misled and are being taunted for not having children, when they get into their 30s or even 40s. People think something's wrong with them because they're so used to black men being undisciplined and impregnating everything they come across.
Tell your mom to swear on the Bible. Baby Smurf, go get the Bible. Go get your Bible. And tell your mother to put her hand on that Bible. Tell your mother to put her hand on that Bible. And tell her to swear that she never told your father you would be with both of us or neither one of us. Tell her to take it to the Bible. Your mother is a Christian. Tell her to swear on the Bible that she didn't tell me you will be with both of us or neither one of us. And then you said, when I get married, will you walk me down the aisle? When I get married, will you walk me down the aisle? When I get married, will you walk me down the aisle? Baby Smurf, if you are marrying a man that I approve of, I will walk you down the aisle if you would like. If you marry a man, I understand that you have been drafted into the Rainbow Army. I don't agree with that at all, but I love you as my child. It will not affect our relationship, but do not ever ask me to co-sign or support something that I am vehemently against. I will not walk you down the aisle if you're marrying a woman. Let me say that one more time. I will not walk you down the aisle if you're marrying a woman, nor will your wife be allowed in my house. You will be allowed in my house. Your wife will not, because I do not support that lifestyle. I love all African people. I love you as my child. I love all African people. I love you as my child, but I will not co-sign that. Mama Smurf, I can't believe you let our daughter get caught up in that nonsense. Mama Smurf, I cannot believe you allowed our daughter to get caught up in this nonsense.
I thought of it, I guess when his daughter said that she's into women, I think she might be going through a rebellious age where she just saying anything just to get a rise out of Umar, because it could be the total opposite. And again, I don't believe no 18-year-old, 19-year-old girl is just out here strictly dealing with women. I don't. Now, you do have the girls who are making it very clear with how they dress and how they act that they're only dating women. But Umar Johnson's daughter doesn't come across as that. I could totally see her being a single mother and having children and pushing, this generational curse of single motherhood, which has become generational in the black community. Single mother households. I could definitely see her becoming a mother. So that could just be her way of trying to antagonize him, but we'll see.
You should have gave me my baby. I'm talking to Mama Smurf. When you knew you ran out of energy raising our child, when you knew you didn't want to raise her anymore because I wasn't going to marry you, you should have gave her to me. You know why you didn't give her to me? You know why you didn't give baby Smurf to her father? You didn't give baby Smurf to her father because your hatred for me was greater than your love for your daughter. Your hatred for me was greater than your love for your daughter. You should have given me my baby once you realized you no longer wanted to raise her. But your hate for me was greater than your love for our child. And that is why we are where we are. Young black men, please learn from our mistakes. Young black men, please learn from our mistakes. There are women out here who will get pregnant by you on purpose, thinking they're going to become the wife. And when they don't, they will ostracize you from your child. It happened to me twice. And we're going to talk about the second one in depth in a minute. It happened to me twice. Both of my daughter's mothers wanted to be married. And when I would not do it automatically, shotgun style. Shotgun. They wanted a shotgun marriage. And when I did not do it, they ostracized me from my child. Brothers, wrap up the Shango stick. No more broken homes.
He's right. He is right. This is the message that black men should be hearing. This is what black men need to hear. Instead of loving a woman no matter what, we need to hear the flaws and the mistakes that can be made when you're dealing with certain women. This is what we need to hear, Umar. Not all this black women are perfect nonsense. Wife up a single mother nonsense. We need to hear the absolute unadulterated truth.
No more broken homes. I apologize to my race. I apologize to my elders. I apologize to my supporters. But I want to be clear. No man should be blamed alone for a broken home, because women do as much breaking of homes as men do. Can I get an ashe from my unapologetically African anti-snow bunny brothers? Women break up homes as much as men do. I'm going to say it again. Women break up homes as much as men do. Let me say it again. Women break up homes as much as men do. I didn't say they got pregnant by themselves, did I? I didn't say they got pregnant by themselves. That's why you just got blocked. Nobody said anything about them getting pregnant alone.
And that's what Umar Johnson had to say. I want y'all to understand the difference it would make if Umar would have said this and goes out of his way to emphasize this. But all it takes is his daughter going public for him to say all this. I don't really care about the women he made the promises to, he didn't keep to. I'm more concerned about the fact that we have black men out here who feel like they are alone. Now, again, you men should be accountable for the choices that you make. But there are a lot of men out here who genuinely get into relationships with women. They have children with these women. And when the relationship is over, these men get punished by these women when they no longer want to be in a relationship. And we get shamed into not saying anything. We get shamed into not fighting for custody. Because, when you, as a man, if you fight for custody, people will attack you. You have people in your own community that will attack you for wanting full custody of your kids. Like, if the woman is keeping you from your kids, the man has no choice. These women do not want 50-50 custody. These women want primary custody because they get more they get more value out of primary custody, even though they're barely with the kids because they're working or going to the clubs or whatever. It's all about ego and winning, right? Even though they're losing in life, they want to win the breakup. And men are forced to either be with that woman unhappy or break up with that woman and be not only have to pay child support, but she will keep your kids away from you just cause. That's the message we need to hear. I really don't care about the let date black women only, whatever. All I care about is the fact that there's a lot of black men out here who have no guidance, because you have men like Umar who chose to pander to these heifers, and you see how his life is. So let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Let me thoughts like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.